Imagine this. You're going on a date with your girlfriend. You're excited to meet her. You dress well, apply some perfume, look at yourself in the mirror, and even riz yourself a little. Then, you head to the place where she invited you. But when you arrive, you see this. Today, I've got a very distinctive and short manga to talk about. It only has 14 chapters and 14 pages. No, don't get confused. Every chapter doesn't have 14 pages. Each one has just one page. And here's the twist. In this manga, you only see one character, your girlfriend. You won't see any main protagonist because you are the protagonist. So, let's begin with this manga titled, I'm Dating a Monster Who Devoured the Woman I Loved and Replaced Her. Yeah, it sounds a bit weird. In chapter 1, we see this girl who is supposed to be our girlfriend, but not really. I mean, the main protagonist, which is you or me, loves her, but a monster has eaten her and is now dating us in her form. The entire manga is in black and white, except for the monster's eyes. They're red. And after devouring my girlfriend, this monster says it was a bad decision for her to dump me. I guess she either cheated on me or left me, so the monster thought it was good to eat her. And that's it for chapter 1. See how quickly I covered it? Now in chapter 2, there's a scene where I'm going somewhere with my girlfriend, and I end up staring at another girl. My monster girlfriend notices and says, "You've been staring at that girl for a while. Do you have something going on?" Then she adds, "Give me a moment, I'll be back soon," with that person. And just like that, chapter 2 ends. In chapter 3, we see that my girlfriend has actually eaten that girl. She comes back to me and says, "All done. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was busy eating her. If you want, I can share." Share what though? What do I even share with her? If you've seen Parasite the Maxim, you'll find this part familiar, like when the alien takes over the guy's hand. Same kind of creepy vibe here. Chapter 4 gets interesting. I feel like doing something with my girlfriend, so I tell her. She looks confused but says, "Oh, so you want to do that?" She's still a monster after all, even if she's in a human body. And then the question hits. If something actually happens, will the baby be human or monster? That's crazy to think about. She herself doesn't even know if her body has what's needed for that, but still. She says she'd love to do all those naughty things with me. Now in chapter 5, the clothes are already off, and they're doing things. The first thing she says is, "Inside me, I feel like someone else's body." Then she adds, "I don't feel good, but I don't feel bad either." Ouch. That probably hurt the main character's feelings. But then she immediately says sorry, explaining, "I didn't mean it's bad. I just don't know how it feels." See? Even though she's a monster, she still cares about our feelings. She admits this is her first time experiencing anything like this, so she doesn't really understand the human body, which makes me think this might be her first time controlling a female body. But then the protagonist, me or you, compliments her, saying, "No, you're good at this." She's surprised, like, wow, this actually feels nice. Not because I feel it myself, but because I see you enjoying it. That mutual happiness moment. And guess what? The guy does it 8 times. 8! She even says, "You always wanted to do this with that woman, right?" Meaning the guy never did it with his real girlfriend. But with this monster, he's finally living it. And she even adds, "If you want to do more, just tell me. I'm ready." Chapter 6. Suddenly the vibe changes. She says, "You and I are together. You should know your place." She seems offended about something, and then it looks like she killed another human because there's blood all over her. Meanwhile, I start feeling dizzy, weak, but then she brings me water. I mean, wife material, right? Chapter 7 begins with the monster girlfriend talking on the phone saying, "Yes, I'm fine, I'm eating well." From what I can tell, it was probably my real girlfriend's parents calling, and the monster was handling the conversation. After hanging up, she even asks me, "Did I handle it properly?" And I'm sitting there thinking, wait, if she eats humans, why hasn't she eaten me yet? In chapter 8, she says, "My real girlfriend's parents were suspicious at first, but after the call, they seemed relieved, saying, 'You've become such a good girl again, just like you used to be,' which means my real girlfriend must have been toxic at some point in high school. But now, well, too late. She's dead." Chapter 9 shows my monster girlfriend looking at a missing poster. I ask her, "Isn't that the guy you ate a few months ago?" She replies, "I don't think so. And yes, I eat humans, but to me they're just food. I don't feel anything when I eat them. And you, I won't eat you because you're special." Chapter 10 is actually kind of heartwarming. She's drinking coffee, or eating it, I don't know. But then she says she watched a movie about a secret organization that hunts monsters. She admits she got scared, thinking, what if this is real? What if they catch me? And then she adds, "If that ever happens, tell them you're not with me. Say I forced you, that I threatened you. Can you believe that? She loves him so much, she's ready to sacrifice herself just to protect him. Chapter 11 looks like they're in a library. She's picking out books and talking about going on a trip together. She lists a bunch of places, then asks me where I'd like to go. Honestly, the best trip is always a bed. Chapter 12, we learn something new. She only eats humans. She can't survive on animals. Creepy, right? Chapter 13, they're watching a horror or action movie, something like Terminator or Predator. She's watching these movies to learn how other predators or creatures behave. Then she says, finding a suitable body was very difficult for me. But now that I've found this one, I'll try to make it my last body, which is wild because earlier she didn't even know how a human body worked. And finally, the last chapter. We find out what this monster loves eating the most. And I'll just repeat her words. The younger, the better. Whether male or female, the younger they are, the tastier. Especially if they don't smoke or drink, then even their organs taste better. She says she usually attacks people who are alone because it's easier. And the main point isn't even the food. The main point is, I feel lucky. Today, we watched a movie together, went shopping, spent the whole day together. It was really a good day. And with that, the manga ends. And so does this video.